Let's clap it up. We're back in the stew, in the black stew this time. Welcome back to the 5ASIDE podcast of 5ASIDE Media, episode 53. Today, you are joined by
What's going on? What's going on?
Seb,
Kendrick,
Gabriel.
Josh.
Yes,
Got a lot
sir.
to talk about today. We have some new shipments for our 5ASIDE mailbox, Champions League preview, some amazing games coming up in the quarterfinals. Got some fashion to talk about as always, music, lots of different things. But of course, we have to start with our question of the week. We're gonna get to a few of them, but first, a little bit of Nike versus Adidas. So Nike and Adidas recently dropped their kits for the upcoming Copa America and the Euros this summer, as well as the other national teams that they represent. So we're talking about lots of the big names, you know, Germany, Brazil, Argentina, et cetera, et cetera. So Nike versus Adidas, who did y'all rock with the most and why?
I'll definitely say it's sad, but the German national team's taking a new direction in their chapter. So
Big
good to
breakup.
say,
Big
bro,
breakup.
They're known for that alliance. You know what I mean? And so it's good to see them go out with a very quality, simplistic design.
70 plus year link up. Yeah, it's crazy.
Didn't they get cooked recently for the kit looking like a USSR?
Thanks.
It wasn't a swastika. It was the Nazi SS units. That was their logo.
Oh,
And okay, to clear it up,
I thought it was
the font that the Adidas German kits this year use,
all Adidas kits.
when it has the number 44, it looks like the Nazi uniform, the SS logo on the Nazi uniforms.
Okay.
And so they banned people from purchasing those
number
kits
44.
with the number 44 on it. But if you look at like the other numbers that other players have, none of them are cut off in the way that they cut off the fours. And so I don't know. I don't think somebody did it intentionally.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it was kind of a crazy like coincidence.
Yeah,
Like,
that I gotta give people credit. That's too slick.
yeah.
Like, you know how slick you'd have to be to like
Nah, somebody
the number
somebody was
44
cheesing.
in footy,
Somebody
bro.
was cheesing when they were
Name one
designing
player
this.
number 44
Someone
too.
at the
It's
office
like
was like, "You think this will be fine?"
they probably didn't even
Nah,
do a
literally,
rendering of a
literally.
44, to be honest.
Nah, it's
yeah.
a fact, but
But back to who y'all got.
You want to go quickly and just say who we have?
Yeah.
Ideas?
I'm going with Adidas for this one. Even though I like Nike more, I'm going with Adidas.
definitely Adidas.
Adidas for sure.
It's a fact. It's
Yeah.
a fact, nah, bro.
And speaking of the German kits, as you said, Josh, that's probably my favorite, at least the away one. I'm a big fan of the color pink and the German away jersey. That's just an absolutely beautiful color,
Man.
especially the color grading that it has. And I think it's really cool, too, that being the host nation of this summer's Euros, they're going to have such a bright kit as well. And I don't think they've ever had one that looks like that for the German national team. So I thought that was probably the best
Agreed.
out of probably both of the drops. But another shout out to Mexico, both home and away.
Mexico went
And with the
crazy.
print that
My
kind of gives some
goodness.
love to like the indigenous people of the country as well. Like unbelievable,
Facts,
unbelievable
facts.
design for Mexico. Yeah,
I want better for the Argentinians.
that's what I was saying, bro.
Yeah,
You just won the World Cup. The home is
We
like
gotta come through with something spicy,
Yeah.
something flavorful. Like
Yeah.
a country actually just won the World Cup, bro. Like they gotta punch back with something crazy. but
Messi's
they-
last major tournament.
They just gave us another like basic template. I mean, I guess it's classic. You know, I'm sure they love
Yeah.
it. But I was kind of disappointed with.
I was actually more disappointed in the away jersey because the
Yeah,
away
exactly,
usually has more
exactly,
variation.
yeah.
The type of blue I wasn't really
It was just a
feeling.
plain blue.
Yeah,
shit,
they've
bro.
had like a really cool darker blue before that was like
Yeah.
really clean. This one was too like royal and bright and had like a little bit of purple. I wasn't rocking with it, but
Brazil, they did something cool with the kids. They brought back, what was it, the centering of the number? Or
Yeah.
the centering of, what was it?
the badge.
logo.
Yeah.
Do you like how
so-
that looks with the Nike on one side and then kind of an open chest?
I like.
I mean, you know,
Because for me, it's a
obviously
lack of symmetry a little bit.
Symmetry obviously is always going to be more appealing standardly, but it's the nostalgia that comes with
Mhm.
the fact that it's a reference to the, the
Mhm.
days when R9 was on the field for them.
And Seb,
Some little details that I liked in the drop. I liked Italy coming back with the three, like the flag in the logo. So
your
like
boy.
green, white, red. I think that's cool with the Adidas stripes. Norway's kit is actually really cool.
Mm.
It kind of looks like a Captain America like uniform. I don't know why like Nike gave Norway so much like attention, but like they
Yeah.
put a lot of like thought into that one.
Hmm.
Canada's kit has like a Nike logo that's like encircled
That
by
is disgusting.
by an oval.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I like it. I
Oh,
just
the
thought it was
sleeves,
interesting.
Yeah, it was
too.
kind of.
Yeah.
They did North America crazy.
Like I don't know if it's cool or not.
No, they violated.
You think it's a
Nah,
violation?
violated.
We gon-
circle.
The
and-
USA kids disgusting.
Because you said Captain America made me think about the U.S., bro. And just the away kit itself is not as bad as the away kit with the shorts. But we're going to put it here. The way that kit goes from the red to the white the blue to the white to the
It
red
looks like a
and
slushy.
to the red shorts.
It
It
looks
literally
like a
looks like a
slushy.
melting
It looks
Captain
like a
America
7-Eleven
ice pop,
slushy.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
awful.
Definitely a slushy.
It's awful.
On a
And I mean, the
su-
team's
hot
balling
summer
out,
day.
just won the Nations League. That's amazing. But give the U.S. better drip, bro.
Nah, they-
And it's kind of like Adidas and Germany. Like that's like that company is from that country. They're
Yeah.
supposed to give them the best stuff. U.S. should be getting the best Nike stuff, bro. That was sad.
Why is Nike so butt?
It's
Nigeria's was fire though, and
Yeah,
Brazil they always
fine.
gave their
But
thing.
Nigeria's is always fire.
Nigeria's
Yeah.
always
It was one of the
fire.
worst ones in recent.
They got a
Low-key.
specific guy on the
Yeah.
Niger team that's
Yeah.
crazy. Everybody else is.
How do y'all feel
nasty.
about the Nike? We talked about collars in the episode with Gianni. Did you see how the Nike collars are? They're kind of like a V-neck that crosses over, but it kind of can fold up a little bit. If you
It's
look at
cool,
like
it's
England,
cool.
That's cool.
it's an interesting design. But
Yeah.
yeah, none of the Nike kits really went that crazy. Adidas has multiple that you're like, wow.
Yeah.
And even
Adidas been-
Spain's away. Spain's away is a lime green I've
Adidas
never
been
seen.
flexing all year, even with
Yeah.
the cleats, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
pushing.
The
Yeah.
Predators and shit.
Yeah.
All this to say that Puma failed because I didn't see a single kit from them.
I'm crying.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, they don't have any
Actually-
big. clients.
actually,
They don't
dropped-
sponsor these teams.
they don't
though.
have any
That's
big
not fair.
clients.
They dropped like a like they sponsor a bunch of like the Balkan and like Central European teams, so like Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, but it was just like the same white kit
Shout out Puma.
for all of them.
Puma's cool.
Shout out Puma,
Yeah.
I love Puma. But
They do
like, damn,
cool stuff with the Africans.
losing
for
Italy
sure.
is tough.
Yeah.
I think my favorite though is the Belgium away kit.
This
the,
nigga in his
shout-
collars, bro. I
Bro,
hate that. I
the
hate that
No,
kit.
it's cool though. It's a
Bro,
good idea.
Tintin's cool, but I hate that
Tintin
kit.
with the white collar is actually very
The
beautiful.
color's nice. I hate the collar. No, excuse me.
I need that.
The
kit.
color is nice. The collar, no.
I need
If that was a
kit.
crew neck, fire.
My birthday is May 23rd, right before the Euros. So you know what to get me now.
It's very stylish.
It's fly.
No, wait, time out.
Oversized fit.
That's different than on the pitch. On the
Oh.
pitch, I do not like that kit.
Yeah, I mean,
Off the pitch, you can make it look really
they
wavy.
look like preppy schoolboys.
Nah, definitely.
But
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely school.
But they're
boy.
Belgian, so I mean,
Definitely-
Like,
definitely-
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
vibe.
They gave it the light blue
Boarding
for
school, boarding school.
the light blue is just for KDB to go crazy. That's what it's for.
Facts,
They're like, we
facts.
needed him feeling comfortable, like he's in City.
That's funny. As Same with Doku, bro.
Yeah, facts. Man,
They
good
feel
season
at
too.
home. They feel at home.
And we're gonna talk about City later as well, because the title race in the Prem is nuts right now. We'll get to that in a bit. But another question of the week, and speaking of all these international teams, during the international break, a very big game was Spain versus Brazil. And overall, just seeing Endrick score both against England and against Spain. And then, of course, for Spain, Lamine Yamal balling out. Two of the most talented teenagers in the world right now. And now there's starting to be a little bit of debates, especially with one in Madrid and one in Barca. Who's the better teenage talent? Obviously, it's way too early in their careers to know where they're going to go. What are y'all initial thoughts on these two ballers at this point?
First initial thoughts goes to the clubs at the ad.
Mhm.
You know, Barca runs them, young boys to the ground. Like,
Facts.
runs them to dirt. So, pray for the guy's health.
Yep.
But clearly there's a pathway and trajectory for Brazilian ballers to go straight to Real and do well. They say after Perez missed Neymar, he goes and he's
Yep.
scouting. So
Yeah, every favela, bro. He got scouts.
Endrick has a situation where he goes into a locker room where the language is very present, the vibe is very present.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in a space where if you even look at the boxes we have, there's a lot of young talent that's coming up. And so there's a lot to learn from, as well as the fact that there isn't too much of a disparity in the age that he's coming in, but like some of the players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Madrid has a lot of
stars.
really talented young players.
Young stars.
Yeah,
So if
young
it's a bunch of
stars.
young boys, it's different than, trying to catch up to a Modric or a Cruz that they might not
Mhm.
be able to so
But
I'm
then
excited.
still having that leadership as well, which is good. Yep.
Which is the other point. But also to see, for instance, someone like Vinny that was a very raw talent that has become more efficient in ways, bro, it's a good situation
Yeah.
for him.
And it's crazy for Endrick too, because he doesn't play like a raw talent. Like it's there. Like
Mm.
the finishing, the nose for goal. Like he gets
Mhm.
strikers goals. And I think he's only 17 now.
We'll see.
He's gonna get a lot of goals, bro. And Madrid is being very patient with the guys who are coming over as teenagers.
What position you think he actually plays though?
I
'Cause
think he'll be a
haven't
9.
watched- That's the thing. I haven't watched his like highlights in Brazil as much. But if he's a proper 9,
It's over. And Madrid needs
It's
it.
just
his build is interesting
That's
because if
what
he
I'm
Aguero
plays,
shit.
bro.
so like if
It's
he
Aguero.
plays false 9,
Nah, bro,
if he plays
that's
false
Aguero.
9 well, he
Yeah.
can do really, really, really well.
Yeah, and what I'm saying too about Madrid's patience is that they're not running teenagers into the ground,
Yeah.
which I think can give him the time to
Bro.
develop versus Lamine.
Bro.
So
I
It's-
think a lot of I think maybe even you, like a lot of soccer fans don't understand who he is because of his build. Like his build is a little weird. But like
talk about his build
I mean he
for those who might not.
he's-
No, for real though.
like he's a bit like short. He's shorter and like stouter than like what we imagine a striker to be.
Exactly.
Aguero.
That I was about to say that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think it's been maybe like 5 or 6 years since we've had that type of build. and
At
so
the
people
highest
don't
level.
think of at the highest level, maybe even more. The 2010s, there was a lot more of that, especially like with Italian strikers and like more stout, like Brit, like even Rooney is that type of build
Stocky,
to a
stocky.
certain
Yeah,
extent.
Rooney was
shorter.
a little taller, but yeah, it's a
Yes,
fact.
it's
a
this.
fact.
It's you know what I mean.
It's a fact.
So
Wide.
so like soccer and especially like younger kids haven't grown up on that build of like a striker, so they look at him, they're like, "Yo, what position is this guy?"
Yeah.
But
Banging in goals though.
We'll see. We'll see if he plays with his back to goal as much. Clearly, he's not going for no headers.
Yeah.
He'll take you on the ground, and that's what's going to be very interesting to see. Because high key, that build is a nice build to have because you get to push people in their
Bro.
head. And defenders don't know what it's like when you're trying to push somebody off
Yeah.
and you can't, and you hitting his head.
And a low center of gravity too. But then, bro, you lob the ball up to him. He's holding it. Now you got Vinny, Rodrigo, and Mbappe running past you for the through balls. Good luck guarding that.
That is so disgusting.
And Jude behind. What are you supposed to do?
That is
Like,
so
actually, what do you do, bro?
Nah,
That's
but,
horrible.
like,
I love it.
So
Shout out
damn
Real Madrid,
awful.
man. Y'all about to hate me
Bro.
over the next few years.
bro.
Nah, I'm a Madrid fan now, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Nivea Men,
Yeah, so automatically Endrick. Next topic, nah.
Bro, Endrick,
But-
Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's my.
I'm waiting for Kendrick to drop an Endrick
on the
bar.
pod,
I
on
need
the
that. I
pod
need
a
that.
couple months ago, I feel like I said that I would never like get a younger player's name on the back of my.
I was
mind.
thinking about that because you said Endrick's your favorite player. Yeah.
He's the first player in WWE that I actually fuck with.
That's so funny.
Yeah. know why.
But shout out Lamine,
Wow,
man.
No, actually, I do know why. It was because
Yeah.
of his letter to his little
That was
brother.
beautiful.
Yo,
That was beautiful.
bro,
Convince
can we-
me.
Can we shout
Convince
that
me
out?
immediately.
Yeah,
I
let's
was-
talk about it. Talk about it.
Shit,
If you want to
tell the
explain it.
people, bro, tell the people.
I want to read quotes from it.
Yeah,
so
man.
Yeah,
go
pull it
ahead.
up, bro.
That shit
um,
made me emotional.
It
Nah,
made me
it's
cry. Did you read
beautiful.
the whole thing?
Yes,
That was beautiful,
It actually
bro.
made me emotional. I was
Bro,
like,
And if
as
he
an older
really,
brother, oh my
if he
goodness.
fully wrote that with no help of even how to say it, he's extremely eloquent for his age.
Yeah,
too.
I don't care if he had
exactly,
help because
exactly.
if he just
No, of
like
course,
if he
it's the
just sat down
message.
and spoke to somebody
Yeah, of
and they kind
course.
of like compiled his thoughts, that's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better, honestly. To me.
Yeah, of
But
course.
so Endrick, he wrote a letter to his little brother Noah on the Athletic, and it's a very long letter, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing on the
Nah,
pod.
that's wild. Yeah.
But you guys can talk. I'll find some good quotes. So
the good quotes were irrelevant.
oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's my favorite post.
Yeah.
now, for
While you're
sure.
pulling that up, though, I will shout out Lamine Yamal as well, though. I'm really excited to see how he plays for Spain at this summer's Euros, obviously being Spanish and rooting for that team.
What type of baller would
Um,
you say he is? Like in
He's
terms
just a
of figures?
I'm trying to think of
A
a comparison.
combination of two.
Yeah.
Because does he have a finishing? But clearly he's a playmaker.
Yeah, he's a playmaker who comes in off the right wing, can get those balls in, but he can also play like behind a striker.
Mm.
But I just think he always makes stuff happen. Every time he gets the ball, he's trying to be active with it. He's trying to get the ball forward
Mm.
rather than a lot of the side-to-side boring stuff. So
Is he like Dybala?
that's not a bad comparison. Not as much of a goal scorer
Yeah.
yet. I mean, we'll see how he changes. Like Jude's career has changed since he got to Madrid. So,
Sure.
but he just gets on the wing and makes stuff happen. He can beat people going end line, get the crosses in, can play from deep. So he just makes it happen, bro. So confident for his age. It's actually crazy. 16. So
So I have it here. So this just like as a 20-something-year-old, I'm in that stage where like players that are younger than me now are starting to become like, notable names in soccer.
Aw,
And so I have always been a bit reluctant to be fans
glad
of
you
them.
made it. Glad you made
But-
it this far.
glad you made it to
As
20.
an older brother, after hearing and reading this letter from Endrick titled "Letter to My Brother," I'm like, this is my new favorite player. So he opens with, "Dear Noah, I love you. This is the first thing above everything else.
Aw.
I don't know when you'll be reading this letter, but right now you're 4 years old, and our lives are changing very fast. In the next few months, I'm going to Spain to play for Real Madrid. Yes, the team that I always pick on PlayStation. As you know, in our family, it always starts and ends with a ball. For 3 generations, and maybe more, our family has chased the dream of football. We have been trying to change our circumstances, but now you can do whatever you want. There is no stress anymore, thanks to God, thanks to mom and dad, and thanks to football." And he goes on to talk about how his mom and his dad struggled, how his mom moved in with him and cooked for him, but she never would eat herself, or how his dad walked miles and miles across Brazil his dad walked miles and miles to make like a trial team. And then because he was so tired from having walked all those different days, he ended up falling asleep and missing trials. And how his dad at a certain point wasn't able to eat because his teeth were weak. And so the club that he worked at as a janitor, the players for that club raised money to give him new teeth. And then how Endrick for a long time would just like try and try and try to make it to the first team because he saw what was going on around him. He said that he sat his parents down and told them that he was going to help them and make them have their lives change. And then he writes this whole letter with the whole like philosophy that's like, listen, to my little brother, you can be a soccer player if you want, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. And I was just like, all right.
And this is coming from a
Whoa.
17-year-old
Yeah,
pro
yeah.
at 15. For those who don't
Nah,
understand,
he's
like,
grown.
it's
He got to be
crazy.
grown.
You have to
Grow up
Easy.
fast in that
Of course,
environment.
You gotta mature, bro. That's
Yeah.
why he's where he's at.
It's facts.
That was a message that like every older brother
Yeah.
like wants to be able to tell their little brother one day, like, yeah, bro, don't worry about anything.
Yeah.
Like, you're good. Like, do whatever you want. That shit was
Don't
nice.
I'm
have
getting
a-
educated.
Yeah.
That
Call
shit was-
easy,
that
easy,
shit was
easy.
Nice, bro. That
I
shit
don't have a
was
little
nice.
brother, but for my son,
Nah,
one
you're
day,
the
you know what I'm
little
saying?
brother, bro. You're the little
I'm the little brother. Yeah, they ain't
Sure,
doing shit
sure.
for me though, nigga. No, I'm playing. Shout out my sis, man. Love my sis.
Hey,
Playing
yeah,
up,
hey,
playing up,
yeah.
playing up,
It's
playing
very
up.
funny.
Crying.
Hell no.
But Endrick, we're picking over Lamine.
Yeah.
It's early. It's like
don't know.
we know we're not being the
Lamine
Well,
is doing
no,
it.
no,
Lamine
no.
is doing it in La Liga, which is nice
already.
to see.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Barca's just in an interesting place as
Yeah,
well.
it's a lot of pressure, bro.
How is what's the boy named Gavi and them?
Hurt from playing too much as teenagers.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my biggest. thing.
I mean,
So,
I'm speaking only of the match between Brazil and Spain.
Lamine Cook.
Lamine cooked that.
no,
whole
I'm telling you, bro.
national team,
He just
bro.
gets the ball and it's
Beating
over.
everybody one on one. He had an assist
Yeah.
and he had like
Mhm.
a pass leading to.
And he's Spain's youngest goal
Bro,
scorer ever.
He's part of all 3 goals.
He's
yeah,
ridiculous. He's
like
ridiculous.
that's insane, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, he has the confidence of like someone that's been playing.
That's what
at
I was
that
saying,
level
bro.
For so much
It's
longer,
kind of
bro.
it's kind of scary.
what I look for, players like that is like just get the ball and just make things happen.
Yeah.
He just has the instance of magic, whether it's playing the quick 1-2, whether it's beating the man, whether it's making that pass, getting it. Like he just makes it happen.
He plays with
And so,
urgency.
Urgency is
That's
the
the
word,
focus.
and that's
It
what
is.
teams that are really big in possession need.
You need
Someone like
someone
that. So
can't settle.
Is the Lamine Yamal Endrick rivalry more interesting than Mbappe Haaland?
So
we'll see how it manifests.
But what's
to
just
be
more
honest.
just
So,
what's more interesting?
This is a great start. This is really cool.
Yeah,
We haven't
it's a
seen
way better start.
we haven't seen teenagers that are like balling out at this level at the 2 biggest
Yeah.
clubs in the world. It's very weird.
exactly.
The
Like Ronaldo,
potential-
Messi's peak. You know what
the
I'm saying?
storyline
Like,
potential that they already
Oh.
have. Hey, that's potential. You have Lamine already wearing Messi's boots.
Spain,
You
Brazil
have
World Cup
Endrick in the
final.
letter.
Who says
Endrick,
no?
Endrick in his letter is writing to Ronaldo talking about some. Oh, I can't wait to meet you. I hope I get to meet you. Your
Yeah.
son follows me on Instagram, so maybe like I don't.
Yeah, this is fire. This is cool.
Barca
like,
Real,
Yeah, it's
feel
it's
like-
good.
I feel like this
the
rivalry,
iconic photo with Yamal in the background with Endrick celebrating already
Yeah.
exists.
facts,
Yeah.
literally, yeah. I feel like this rivalry is ushering in like a new age of football.
It
'Cause
is.
I feel like due to like the insane amount of like games on the schedule
Yep.
and just all the injuries happening, football is becoming even more so like a young man or young woman, like a young person's game.
Yeah.
Where like you actually have to pick up those players who are 16, 17, 18.
hmm
Because the 28-year-olds, 29, 30-year-olds are not gonna make it through the whole season.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
all these
Which
games
is a
on the
problem
calendar.
we need to address.
So it's
too.
like, yo, like it's actually just becoming a younger and younger and younger sport.
Yeah.
Where, yeah,
Yep.
Double-edged sword though, because we gotta chill with the pressure on them.
facts.
Like Lamine starting at 16 playing this well, it's like, bro, he's actually 16.
Yeah.
Maybe he's 17 now. My fault. Like 17 on Barcelona
Yeah, bro.
and the Spanish national team.
this
Like,
guy's braces.
bro, he's
this
not.
guy
He wouldn't even be
is
in
on.
college yet. Like, let's
It's true.
give them time. Like,
Mm.
think about even Odegaard. When did he really start balling out? 22 at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like, it takes time.
At the end of the day,
It takes a lot. Like, we just gotta, as
It's
long
also
as we
a
can
bit
ease the
weird.
pressure on
the
them.
narrative.
It is a bit
It's
weird.
a bit weird to have like all these older people like
We've
and, like,
talked about this.
like for your not even okay club
So older people for.
like hold on like you have like all like the national team is a bit weird because Yamal was like the main focus for Spain in like they were giving him the ball and he was a part of all 3 goals
Yeah.
against Brazil.
Mm.
He's really young for that to be a responsibility.
I would say
I
that's
understand
not
he's
his.
talented enough.
That
but,
was
like,
also one game. That's not like his job on the team.
yeah.
But
It
if
might be,
someone's
though. It might be,
but here's the thing though,
When
if you're
Euros
playing
come
that
around-
well, it's like when Messi was 18. It's like, if
Nah,
you're
of
playing
course,
that
of
well, you
course.
just give him the ball.
no,
course,
so
of
of
course.
course
Yeah.
every person that sees me say that is gonna comment, oh, but if you're good enough, you should. But like I'm talking about like if you take this context and you move it out, you remove it from soccer and you
Mhm.
take like I don't know,
Any
like
medium,
any other industry,
Yeah.
any other type of industry, and you like and you have an entire organization that represents a country
Yeah.
as their focal point. The guy is 17.
Bro, Pele won
That's what
won
I
the
was about
World
to
Cup
say.
at
I know, I know, I
17,
know.
scored
That's
twice
the
in the
thing,
no,
that's-
it
so
tells you
what's-
how insane sports
What
are. Like
what
it's
you're
crazy.
highlighting is basically the fact that type of narrative is a thing in football.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
The narrative is usually not the star, but somebody who's doing well that's older gets hurt, and that creates the avenue for the
Yeah.
young player to get subbed
Yeah.
on. He gets
Yeah.
subbed on, does a madness, and now the injured guy and the young guy are now fighting for their spot. and then eventually that guy blows.
It's crazy.
So we'll see. We'll see if like it's too much responsibility
Yeah.
to place, especially being the face of a nation.
Mbappe won the World Cup at 20.
Yeah. Like,
But that's extremely rare. Like, that's extremely rare.
But it's a
This is
young
not
man's
normal.
sport, bro.
It is a
I
young
won't
man's
lie.
sport.
16, 17 is when
That's
running
rare as fuck,
and
though.
gunning, bro.
Yeah.
Remember when you were 16, 17?
Yeah.
The way you was playing?
Bro, I like a couple of months ago, I tried to play pickup with like college students. Like,
That are fit?
yes,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, that's
They were actually just running around me. I was like,
If you don't have your cardio
I was
ready,
like,
it's
yo,
done.
hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Were we not with you?
huh?
Were we not with
Nah,
you?
this was back on
Okay.
Long Island.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro. Like, I actually can't keep up. Like, I feel like I'm still relatively fit, but it's
Nah.
levels, bro.
Yeah.
The 16,
that's not
17 is raw, like, bro. That
is.
person, he will skill you front and he'll bring it back, bro.
I'm out of breath.
It's also,
I'm holding
to be
on to
fair,
my
I think
knees
that's
and
more of
shit.
a,
I'm like,
that's more of a fitness thing than an age thing, though.
all right,
like,
so
if you-
fuck me.
But nah, bro, I'll say it for,
Essentially.
like,
Alright,
like, bro,
You can say
like,
you could be more
like Bron
fit.
is still
Right,
running
right,
everybody.
right.
at
fucking
40,
fat
nigga.
bastard.
Nah, you know.
That's what he said.
It's both. It's
Yeah.
Nah.
But nah, shout out both of them, bro.
Yeah.
And even though he's on
Oh,
varsity
God.
Spanish, so I support him.
This guy.
But moving on,
He's
we had a
crying.
I'm crying, bro.
You're not ready for that conversation.
I'm crying. But moving on, we had a very busy weekend in New York City. We just hosted our second tournament with Chair New York. So shout out Chair.
Big
We just
shout
had a 16-team 5v5 tournament at Soccer Roof Crown Heights. And along with the tournament, we also had a footy flea market. So on one of the fields, we had a bunch of different vendors. So people were getting everything from a tooth gem to tattoos to vintage style
Piercings.
streetwear. You said what?
piercing.
Piercings, like vintage clothing. So to have all of that.
bags.
And we had the DJ, shout out Artie. He was going crazy with
FIFA.
all different types of tunes. And we had EAFC in the front. So yeah, we really were able to bring the culture with the footy. Super exciting match or tournament as well, with the final match resulting in a team winning $600. So shout out to Kasalu for taking home the $600 cash prize.
Facts.
And everybody was wearing these fire ass pennies. Once again, shout out our boys at Chair. Got our logos on it. Fire ass
Hardest
streetwear
pennies.
brand out of New York, bro.
Hardest
So
pennies you ever seen.
I was about to
Yeah,
say those are
facts.
the
These are
best.
crazy.
These
These are
are the
crazy.
best pennies in
Yeah.
New York, bro.
There's only
Which other event you know the DJ
Yeah.
playing MHD
come on.
playing some UK bangers?
Oh,
got
diaspora.
the Brazil
Yeah.
function. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so the fact when you're able to bring people together, especially at a spot. Crown Heights, you know, Soccer Roof is new there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was playing there, I'm not gonna lie, a week ago, and someone was like, yo, I just found about this on Instagram. That's where we live in now.
Yep.
And I won't be surprised when people want to come back for another event.
Oh, people already asking when's the
What's-
next one?
We're 2 for 2, bro.
2 for
So
2. Best
tapping-
believe that.
Tapping with Chair. Shout out Gian. Shout
For
out
sure.
Paulie. Shout out Dom.
Shout out the whole gang,
You
no
know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
What you gonna say?
What is you put? I think a lot of effort into this. So
Mhm.
what does it
Facts.
mean for you to have seen it come to life?
Oh, it means a lot, bro. Honestly, yeah, just a lot of preparation, a lot of coordination. There's so many decision points in an event that you don't always realize until you're actually planning it.
Facts.
From like, do we have the pennies to the colors of the pennies to where you place the logos to the flyer to an animation to getting the vendors to talking with the different people to all the financial coordination to getting the teams to sign up. Then like, where's going to be the link to get the ticket and all of that sort of thing.
Mhm.
How many players are going to be involved? Do you, it's my
Promotion.
fault. Promotion. Do you pay for a referee? Do you pay for a tournament coordinator? Then I'm the MC for the event. I didn't even know I was going to be that. So I'm announcing the games and timing this, coordinating with the refs. So nah, definitely a lot. But it's, I love events, and this was a great thing to be a part of. And it was really cool as well. I got to shout out Bones FC. Bones FC is out of Phoenix. One of our very first Fashion Friday features through Wavy Footy.
2021.
2021, come out with these crazy kits. We got this one. It's like a rendition of a Kappa one. It's got this reflective
That kid
material
is
of their logo.
Crazy,
And then has like this gothic design
That kid
of
is
like, it's like a
crazy.
gothic
I'm only
statue
now
on the
properly
back.
looking
And it's
at it.
got,
That's what I'm saying,
nah, it's
bro.
an absolutely crazy kit. Probably, no, not probably. Definitely one of my favorite in my collection.
Yeah.
So, no, shout out to all of them over there.
Shout
We gotta go. We
Shout
gotta go
out
collection
David.
for collection. With
Yeah, we do, bro.
Shout
Absolutely
out David
crazy.
from Bones FC.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a
These
great-
are crazy.
They pulled
bro.
up
Nobody
from
can-
Arizona, bro.
all the way
Versus
from
versus.
Arizona. Yeah.
Just for the event. And
Yeah.
so to show what we're doing, to have the West Coast tapped in to come out to the East
Yeah.
Coast, we running the
Fire.
things, bro. We running the things.
So yeah, and it was really cool for people that really don't care about footy to have enjoyed the event,
Mhm.
both for the non-footy stuff and actually getting really tuned into the
Yo,
game. Saying
yes,
this was
bro.
super exciting.
Yes.
I was getting a lot of people that really didn't care them, like they're not soccer fans, but they loved watching the games.
Yeah.
So being able to bring the culture with the sport was exactly what we're
Nah,
always.
Shout
Shout
about.
out the teams, bro. They performed well too. Had some
Yeah.
big bangers. got
Shout
some
out Idea
keepers.
Ball. Idea Ball did really well. Y'all got to the semifinals.
Yeah, bro.
Ramadan FC, Katsalu, the winners. Another team was just called Y, but they did very well. I think they got to the final as well.
Y
Pre, my G.
Big shout out to Ramadan FC, bro.
Yeah, did the whole tournament faster,
Bro,
bro.
made it to the semifinals with no food or water, bro.
Yeah.
And it was balling on everybody.
Facts,
Josh,
man.
I feel like you've talked about like culture and footy the most out of all of us. So what was it like for you to see that?
I mean, bro, it definitely. I would say it showed the culture of New York football very well. In terms of the demographic, that was
Very
there.
diverse, yeah.
Like I said, the music as well. It's very encouraging to see, especially with the World Cup coming up. But it's more so the fact, like, hey, we can make this type of thing happen, and that's the culture that we want to bring. Because football it's a very inclusive thing. And when you walked in that room, you saw my boy Javon, shout out Final Whistle, podcast. He's there, and what he's doing. People from, different places, him being from Jamaica himself. I don't know, his mans might be from Brazil, the way he was wearing all the Brazil gear. But, even the team that won.
Yeah.
Where are the guys from?
They're all Latinos. I don't know which countries. Some of them. One was from Colombia. Yeah, you had that team.
Idea Ball was very West African. There's some
Francophones.
Ghanaians there.
Yeah. So we had like Francophone Africans, Ghanaians, Jamaicans, people of Muslim background, Christian background, people who are Southeast Asian. We had white people.
Yeah.
Just everything. And that's what football is. The music was also extremely multicultural,
Which I
multilingual as well. So that just fits the vibe. And it's just, it was everything, bro. It was everything in one, to be honest. So
and it looked
super
fun.
cool.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
People
the
who
contest
saw,
about to be nuts.
bro, the people who saw it were like, that looked fun. At the end of the day, that's what we want to promote.
Yep.
Football is, at the end of the day, very fun. Bro,
Absolutely.
I'm saying, shout out Soccer Roof too.
Yeah.
Facts.
But honestly, Gabe,
Nah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you, bro.
Nah,
Thank
for
you.
real.
That was great. That was great.
Yo, when I say I got it, you heard? I'm fucking dummy, nigga. No, I'm playing.
Right, nobody doubted you, boy. Listen, you already know.
No, of course.
I'm saying.
All right, y'all. We have a new shipment for our 5ASIDE mailbox. Big shout out to Nivea Men. We recently signed for Nivea Men FC, as y'all would have seen,
Yes,
who are partnering, of course, with Real Madrid, my favorite team. Got 4 massive packages, so let's see what's inside.
Gigantic packages.
hey,
So we got a whole lot. I'm going to start passing these around. Josh, if you want to take this, I'm going to give you, how much we got? We got 8, 6. All right, I'll give you these 2, bro.
with
I'ma take
aloe.
These 2 in the middle.
I got this one.
All right.
So we gotta show them the design.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the new Burnabout, too.
This
Come
is
on.
gorgeous. This
Y'all
is
see that?
gorgeous.
Y'all see that?
This is a collectible.
Literally.
There's only 7 of these in the world.
Only 7. We got 4. But wait, there's more. Let's see what we got here.
The box continues. The box continues.
Hold on. We got the scarf. We're going to have to lift this. Oh, my fault, bro. You good? We're going to lift this.
There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's
See
more.
that? Y'all see that? Ooh, what we got here? A la Madrid y nada más. This is fire, man. And the other side says UEFA Champions League. Oh, y'all with me now, bro.
Oh,
I
I got
love
this jacket.
it.
This jacket is
This
mine.
is my dream, bro. What? Hey, we got 4 of these, so everybody gets some. This
Oh,
is
they got
tough.
the smooth
This is
track
tough.
pants.
Yeah, that's hard. Nah, they really, bro, we're suited and booted now. Shout out Nivea, man. Shout out Nivea. Shout out Nivea, man. Come on, stay hydrated. Very large, very good water bottle. Sponsored with Yeti, though. So listen, y'all can use this for your soup. You can use this for your coffee. Temperature controlled. Once again, stay hydrated. This is great. Nah, shout out Nivea Men, man. They gave us everything. And we didn't even get into the products yet.
No, not at all.
We didn't even get into the products yet.
Wait, let me read the note.
Bro, go crazy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read this nice little note that we got from Nivea Men. Shout out to y'all. It says, "Hey there, champ. We've got something exciting in store for you. We're all about promoting confidence and self-care, both on and off the pitch. That's why we're thrilled for you to use our line Nivea Men products, from soothing aftershaves to hydrating moisturizers, which are game changers for sensitive skin. And here's the kicker. We're also inviting you to join our exclusive football club, Nivea Men FC.
Draft day.
It's time to level up your skin game while building a community of like-minded individuals who share a passion for both soccer and looking and feeling your best.
Come on.
Ready to kick off this partnership? Please enjoy the brand swag and let's score some goals together, both on and off the field."
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Signing day.
That's beautiful. That's
Nivea
beautiful.
Men
That's
FC.
beautiful.
Let's get into these products real quick.
For sure.
Let's
Who wanna
just each
start?
quickly say
For sure.
like just the title of it.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. I can start. I got the sensitive shave gel and the sensitive face and beard moisture gel.
I got the sensitive body wash for sensitive men with bamboo extract.
Ooh.
It's a sensitive face lotion. SPF 15.
Come on. Yo, don't forget to put on your sunscreen,
Let's
fellas.
get
This is
a
very
warm
important, and
That's a
Nivea Men
fact.
got
Even
you.
if you're black.
Sensitive,
Especially if you're black. Come on.
sensitive, soothing post-shave balm.
I need that too.
That's nice. That's
Come
nice.
on.
That's nice.
I got the regulation, size 5 Nivea bulk.
And it's got the classic
Yeah.
design. That's the
Facts.
classic soccer ball, bro.
Facts. Classic
That's a
collection.
Pele ball. Like, come on, bro.
That's the emoji.
I have,
That's the emoji. That ass, bro.
I have maximum hydration, moisturizing face wash.
Wow.
It says here, for the best results, use with the complete Nivea Men maximum hydration grooming range.
Oof.
Doing.
Range, man.
Full range,
Last
full
range like
range.
Steph. What's up?
Maximum hydration body wash.
Come on.
With
Fire.
aloe vera.
And they sent all of this to all of us.
Yes,
So I feel
yes.
like we got to use all these products now. We're gonna start matching in our Real Madrid gear. This is my 5-a-side dream. Honestly. Like it's coming to fruition.
That's
Manifested it. Nah, but shout out again to Nivea Men, man. We really appreciate y'all heavy.
We never gonna be ashy on the pod.
Never,
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 not on the
never,
pod or
never.
anywhere else, bro.
Never.
Always
face,
moisturized.
Face,
freshly shaved.
everything. Come on, bro.
No razor bumps. Nothing.
Never that.
Nothing.
Never that. For sure. But speaking of fun, we got the Champions League coming up.
Yo, it felt like it was
Quarterfinals
mad
coming up.
long,
It was. It felt like this
that
was a long
that
break,
break
bro.
between Champions
Like
League
Feb
weeks,
to this, right?
bro. We feeling like mad. Like I was in the office the other day.
Yeah.
bro, I missed Champions League.
It's
bro.
been a long time, bro. But we got some really good matchups coming up this week.
Facts.
So for some preview, these are the first leg of the quarterfinals.
Let's go around and just say the team we think was going to win. And then we
Yeah, I'm gonna list them all off, and then we'll
Okay.
go one by one.
Okay.
So we have Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Real Madrid versus Manchester City, PSG versus FC Barcelona, and then Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund. So we'll start with Arsenal versus Bayern. Bayern, who y'all got?
Yo, you
Bro,
overthinking
No, it's
'cause I'm-
Bayern. It's
every-
Bayern, bro. Don't let somebody.
It actually might be.
Say it how you want to say it.
No.
So one of my clients was
Don't do that to
Bayer.
him, though. It's not.
Bayer. I don't know.
It's Bayern.
We don't know
No, it's like
German,
this.
to be
Did-
honest.
German?
Did
I
you,
know
did you get it
German.
from like the way your pop said it or something? Because
I just think about like the Bay Area. You don't say the Bay Area.
Oh. No, but
I
it's
don't know.
in German. It's Bayern München.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
It's,
Said
Bro,
it's funny because
Yo, my mama
Stupid,
went to.
bro,
You know what I'm saying?
stupid.
I'm
It's a
playing.
fact.
Nah,
Said
it's funny because I'm usually mad good with language.
Yeah, you're good,
German
yeah.
is just like, all right,
Yeah.
Bayern.
Mm.
Arsenal versus Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Who y'all got?
Oh.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
By the way,
the way
Bayern
Bayern
Munich
is doing
is
right
about
now-
13 points
No,
off
but
first
actually,
place.
With Kane
in the
going back to
Bundesliga.
Arsenal. with
Oh, he
Kane-
got to get a hat trick.
I
Right?
low-key think Bayern. I think Bayern.
Nah, Kane will go off, but I feel like Arsenal gonna find a way.
Arsenal, bro.
Dude, there's 16 points from first place in the
Yeah,
Bundesliga.
they're doodle.
Do
they're
you see
doodle
Thomas?
butt.
Do you see Thomas Muller's recent post?
What did he say?
You want me to read
Oh,
his
nah.
caption?
When Thomas does the videos, it's over.
Nah, he
You know what you're
did.
talking about, right?
I got you. Hold on.
Yeah. When Thomas Muller does little selfie videos, oh, very excited to like when he does that shit.
What did he
Crazy accent. That wasn't German at all. My fault. But
I got you.
So
I got
he did
you.
it with
Nah, I got you.
Barcelona in that, right? You know what I'm
Nah,
talking about,
They
right?
don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Well,
nah.
I know
Oh,
what
I
you're
know
talking
what
about.
you're
Is
talking
this
about.
is what
When
it-
Thomas
this is
Muller
football
does the
lore? Is this
selfie
football lore?
video,
He was like, I'm
Cool.
excited.
No, it-
when he says I'm excited to see
Educate
you,
me. Educate
yeah.
me.
Cry it, son.
When Thomas
I
Muller
can
does that,
educate you. You can educate me as
Yeah.
well. But
On
Thomas,
things, but not this. I don't know this.
bro, Thomas Muller's caption 4 hours ago.
Oh shit.
oh, that
Two
recent.
two days till we face Arsenal. It's honestly a tough moment for us. After back-to-back defeats in the Bundesliga, our confidence seems to be pretty low. We should take this situation as a chance to surprise everyone at the big stage against the Gunners. It's not the moment to give up. Let's go, boys. Fire emoji. Strong emoji.
Oh yeah, no. 5-0. 5-0 on aggregate.
Yeah.
This is a German man, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
And
What
German-
does that mean?
Yeah.
but Bayern
He
be
don't play.
smacking Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
Bayern be
Germans-
smacking
5-0
Arsenal,
on aggregate.
and they be smacking Barcelona. They hate them teams. So, yeah, and I think Gunners might win the Prem. I think that would actually be bigger for them too.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm
Wait, Champions League
Bigger
or
than
Prem?
winning.
No.
Champions
Champions-
wait. I was gonna finish though.
They don't have
I'm
one.
saying from Arsenal fans, what I'm hearing from Arsenal fans, and I'm about to shit on their
Talking
narrative.
about how he feels
Arsenal-
as
No.
an Arsenal fan.
No,
He is. He
They're-
said
no,
how he
they're-
feels.
I'm telling you what Arsenal fans are about
He's
to do.
tapped into Arsenal community. He
I
took-
mean-
No, I just follow SDS Pod. Shout out SDS Pod.
Nah,
Nah, they
that's
were
how he
saying it's
feels.
like,
He feels
bro,
like, when
actually
they win
though.
the Prem.
A la Madrid y nada más, bro. No, but they're trying to. That's crazy. I don't watch Arsenal games, bro.
Nah, he be
Oh,
watching them shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't wanna say it. I don't.
He be watching them shit,
He be
bro.
sneakily
Who's
watching
your
Arsenal.
favorite? Who's your favorite player, bro?
Like in what?
On Arsenal.
Dude, you're a huge Arsenal
What do you
fan.
mean?
You're a huge Arsenal fan.
And what?
No, like he just said, like my favorite player is not an Arsenal player.
Nah,
Oh,
no,
that's
his
it.
Prem team is Arsenal.
Who's
That's
your
it.
favorite Arsenal player?
Henri.
Why are you
Oh,
saying soccer
ever?
like you don't love soccer so much?
I don't love soccer.
He
Foden might be
Alright,
better.
alright,
He said
alright.
soccer, I guess.
Foden might be better.
Nah, sure.
Yeah.
Nah, continue though. We're fucking with
Sorry,
you.
we're fucking with you.
Nah.
Of course, what was I gonna say?
I'm talking about.
I think Arsenal's more likely to win the Prem. And you know how they're Invincibles, like Chanda. He will say that is like, yeah, but we won the Invincibles year, so that Prem is like worth 5 Prems. I feel like Arsenal's gonna win this Prem for the first time in mad long, and say because it's the crazy 3-horse race, this is like 5 Prems in one, and that's what I envision happening. But I think Bayern's gonna win.
I don't mean to.
But I think they might win the Prem, which we'll talk about. Yeah.
So you think? Why do you think Bayern will win?
I think Bayern Munich's
Yeah, how
gonna
do we
win.
get there?
Well, I just think that
Fucking fine.
they have no chance in the Bundesliga.
Yep.
And we know how Arsenal has never won a Champions League and has been cooked by Bayern a bunch of times. And they're first place in the Prem right now.
Yep.
And like you can, it's a young team. You can kind of win the Champions League later.
Yep.
That Prem season right now to stop City from getting their 4th and Klopp's run in his final season, like that's just so much. I see them getting that instead of the Champions League.
We'll see.
So
it'll be.
I think Munich is out for blood based on what Josh was saying
Definitely
too
think
from Mulder.
Harry
so.
Kane hat trick.
Oh, Kane is getting 3 goals aggregate
Harry
in
Kane
this
had
2
Bro,
games.
do not disrespect Saliba.
No, because
Bro.
Harry Kane's.
It's
to
not about
rip his
Saliba.
Bayern shirt, and there's gonna
It's
be
just
a
about
Tottenham
Kane.
shirt underneath.
Yeah.
He's actually been the best defender in the Premier League.
I know, but when a striker's
doesn't
on
play
that
for his
timing, it doesn't matter.
He doesn't even play for his country.
Kane is.
Like he's just he'll get a free kick, a penalty,
Yeah,
and a
he's
header.
dropping 6 goals against some bottom tier Bundesliga.
Bro,
He's been
he's
doing up the
about to
Prem
be
for
the.
what?
If he had stayed in the Prem,
All-time
he'd be the
goal.
all-time
I'm saying
Prem
right
goal
now,
scorer.
bro. I'm saying like this.
Yeah,
season.
but he's been
Yeah.
balling
like
this
we
season.
can't compare what he's doing to like freaking Frankfurt.
Bro, but he's done it in the Prem
Already,
for like 8 years.
We're not. I don't give a fuck about the last 8
But, bro,
years.
he didn't-
I'm talking about the
basically-
Champions League.
But how
right
did he
now.
get worse?
So
So
that's-
I'm not
yeah.
saying he got worse.
why
bro.
is he not going to score on Arsenal, which is his
Alright,
favorite
bro.
team
I
to
think.
score on?
bro.
Kendra, I think
There's
what
no
he's
reason
trying
to think Kane can't score on Arsenal.
So it's like this.
No, bro.
He scored on VVD in his peak at Liverpool.
that's
Is
what he's
Saliba
basically
better than
We're
saying.
that?
talking about
No,
Harry
no, no.
Kane in the past. I'm talking about Harry Kane in
Yeah,
the
and he's
Bundesliga.
balling out right now. The fuck?
Against some bottom barrel
Okay,
German.
bro,
I'm not gonna
watch
lie,
this.
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I'll put $15 he scores on Arsenal.
Yeah.
$15?
Yeah, I will.
Here's
He
my
said
thing.
that like he put 100
Kendrick,
on it.
Kendrick.
Invest.
Yo,
Watch
I'll put
this.
100.
If Ronaldo went, listen, I'm gonna give you a comparison. If Ronaldo went crazy in the Prem,
Nah.
Ballon d'Or, and then goes to another league and is still scoring every game,
Which he did.
what
Bro,
makes you
but-
think he got worse just because his competition got
Yeah,
worse?
yeah.
If
Because
LeBron,
you're not, because you're not competing at the same level. So you being like, oh,
but he's
8
still
years
scoring in the
ago-
Champions
8
League. I'm
years
not
ago
talking about
when
8
he
years
was
ago. I'm talking about
8 years
last
old.
year.
Hold on.
I'm
That's
talking about last
what
year.
I'm trying to say. Basically, he's trying to say that like one, the transfer, the switch of leagues
It was
is
one
very
season.
recent.
Yeah.
2, Saliba, as you said, what Saliba just did to Haaland was a great, you know what I'm saying, display. It's the fact that he's been doing it to Salibas. Like
Everyone.
he's been consistently doing up.
He's
Salibas.
never
But
not.
Salibas are in the fucking Bundesliga.
Bro, you know he also plays in the Champions
Hold on.
League, right?
I'm basically saying that, bro. Literally, besides this year, which the season started in the fall,
Yeah.
he's been doing up Salibas. He's been doing
in
it
the
up.
Bundesliga.
Okay,
No,
but Kendrick.
No. I'm saying no. Hold on.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying he's been doing up Salibas in the Prem. Basically, what I'm saying, he has an 8-year or whatever the fuck. I'm not talking about the
I
last.
understand what y'all saying, but I
Yeah.
think y'all wrong. That's my point.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
my
but-
thing is that what happened between. All right, so what happened in the last 6 to 8 months?
Yeah.
He's playing in a different league,
Yeah.
bro. So he's not competing with the same energy, with the
Mhm.
same level of competition. So it's like
Is he not in the Champions League?
we're comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah, I feel like it also depends on the type of goals as well. Because granted, I understand what you're saying. He's just petty, bro. This guy's
Me?
a Jordan now. He's just being stupid.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
bro, what?
I-
I've never heard this argument in soccer and ever, bro.
Nah, it's
He's
fair.
basically saying
Wait,
that in 8
whoa,
months.
whoa, whoa,
He's saying
whoa.
in 8 months,
He lost
Harry
his
Kane has
powers.
regressed.
That doesn't make sense.
Significantly less.
Wait.
That's what he's saying.
Wait, hold on.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. Because y'all are wilding right
No,
now.
we're not.
It's 8 months.
We've never
It's not-
heard this argument
He's-
that competing at a high level
He said that. I mean,
and
don't
then
look
going
at me,
to
bro.
another league
No, I
that is
agree
a
with you.
lower level.
How much
agree with you.
lower?
Your talent level
I
stays the
agree.
same.
I agree, but it was 8 months
if
ago.
It was
I'm-
8
if
months
I'm-
ago, and he's still scoring like every damn game, and he's scoring in the Champions
Oh
League.
my
And
God.
also-
But
also-
Kendrick,
y'all
you
niggas,
can
bro.
only score
I hate
against
y'all
who's
niggas,
your
bro.
opponent.
No, but let me.
That
no,
doesn't make
the
you
other
worse,
thing,
bro. The
Kendrick-
fuck?
No, but Kendrick, the other thing.
Niggas
No,
are
no,
goofy.
but here's the final thing, right? The other
He's
thing
like-
is that the other
Playing
thing.
well though.
He
That's
went to a better club.
Yeah, that's
so
the other
so
thing.
let's
too.
be clear. He's now training with better players.
Yeah.
Week in, week out.
All right,
He's
that's
getting-
a fair argument.
Yeah.
So
That's a fair. You made the only valid
thank you.
argument
Perhaps
in the
it'll-
past 5
perhaps-
minutes.
could we
Nah,
say it's
nah,
equal?
nah.
Could we say it stayed
It's
equal
not
because
even-
maybe he's now training
Kendrick,
with better
what we're
people?
asking you is why is him playing in another league for 8 months where he's still playing at a very high level and they still
Because you're-
wait, I'm
you're-
not done though. And it's still a very top league where Bayer Leverkusen is one of the best teams in Europe. He's scoring in the Champions League. He's carrying that team too. What makes you think that he's just would not have been doing this in the Prem again?
I think one thing.
It's essentially where's the fall off?
Hold on.
Even if the
to add that.
competition's less, What makes you think he fell off?
That is what it
I
is.
think
The competition's
yeah,
less.
and one thing to highlight in terms of the competition.
Name-
This is me.
But
I
what
got
was he
you. Hold
supposed to be
on,
doing?
bro. Gabe, I got
I know,
you.
but I didn't get to finish.
Hold on. Yo, to add on though, I think one of the things to highlight.
Yeah, wait, Josh, yeah.
Yo, one thing to highlight though about this shit in terms of competition is also not a league which Bayern is dominating like the past. Do you know what I'm saying? And so it's like Bayern are struggling. So he's scoring, but they're 16 points.
Yeah.
It's different than like if Bayern was actually smacking everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
So it's
I
different.
understand.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll see. But
I know what you're saying, but for me, it's like you can only score against your competition.
Okay, let's move on. What's the next?
That's
one?
all I'm saying.
Y'all
Well, who we
niggas
got?
are Goofy, bro.
I think we all said Bayern, no, except for him.
nah, I said Arsenal.
I
feel
got
like-
Arsenal.
I mean, it's because I want Arsenal to go as far as they can
And then lose.
And then lose. Cool.
All right, Real Madrid versus Man City.
Hey.
I'm
Shouldn't be a
Madrid, it's
quarterfinal match. It's
Madrid.
nasty. Also, we played them in 3 straight
That's
Champions
definitely
Leagues.
disgusting.
Have you seen Madrid's last like 5 Champions League knockout opponents? It's just
consistent.
England every
It's
time.
consistent.
Every big team in England. It's like,
Mm.
can we get Copenhagen or something? Like, it's mad annoying.
Well, Madrid, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the DNA of the
Yeah.
club.
Second leg in Etihad is tough.
I can see y'all losing that. I can see Real Madrid losing that tie.
They're not favorite. Yeah,
City
City's
is
favorites.
very difficult to beat, bro.
But City's not.
City's traumatized.
like,
as fuck.
Yeah.
Huh?
Them boys is traumatized.
I think I don't know.
City's having a weird season.
It's
though.
hard because it's just hard to beat City because they're such a possession-based team. One, it's hard to get the ball off them, and then two, when you do get the ball, like they just press the fuck out of you. And so, like the way that their club is just organized, like regardless of who the opposition is, it's hard to get on the ball and like actually create meaningful chances.
Who is gonna have to because the way I'm thinking about this match as well is more so the battles. The individual battles are the ones that's gonna have to, for instance,
Yeah.
the reason why Madrid was able to smack City, a couple, was it 2 years ago when they had the dark
The
blue?
comeback, yeah.
It was Vinny versus Fernandinho on the fucking wing. So it's
Yeah.
like Vinny versus Walker now.
Counter-attack.
Walker
always
was
say-
there last time,
They
though.
always say Walker is their toughest
I
opponent.
think
Of
Walker's
course.
hurt though.
Yeah, he's not
so
playing.
who is
He's
gonna
not playing.
I don't
They're
think
playing
so. I
4
think
center
he's-
backs
I
right
think he's
now.
injured.
They've been playing Stones, Diaz, Akanji, and Ake. Those are all center backs in the back line,
And I
which is
think
kind of
Ake
weird.
got hurt as well.
Yeah, both teams are injured.
So who is gonna be in the middle with Jude? Like, who is going
Gross, Chouameni?
to be? No, I'm saying
Valverde?
on the other side.
Oh, Rodri, kind of. It depends, though. It depends how far Jude presses up and stuff.
But like from what we've seen them play, I'm just thinking of the battles that are gonna have to be won.
KDB.
So let's
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go through some battles and y'all say who you think is gonna win it. At the back, who is it gonna be for Real Madrid? Who are the center backs?
That's the problem. Rudiger. So Militao's. I don't think he's gonna play. He's coming. He
He's
had an
just coming
ACL
back,
injury.
bro.
He's just
Okay.
coming
Whole
back.
conversation is sad.
I don't think he's gonna.
Why he's
Oh,
hurt.
the injuries is crazy. So it's Chouameni
Rudiger and
or
Tchouaméni.
Nacho,
So
which
Ru-
is nuts.
So Chouameni and Nacho up against Holland.
No, Rudiger and Chouameni.
So Rudiger and Chouameni up against
Rudiger
Haaland.
can take Holland. I'll
I
take
think
that.
So.
Rudiger has already.
He has
silenced.
taken
Yes,
Holland.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah.
I think
Rudiger
so.
can take anybody.
And
Yeah,
then on,
facts.
And then on the flip side, we have Vinny, Rodrigo, and Joselu.
No, he won't start. Jude as like a false 9,
Joselu's
pushing
a
up
false
10.
9.
Joselu be scoring. He's
But he
been,
don't be playing like that. I feel like at least
as a
starting.
sub. We've
So-
had injuries, so he's been
So
starting,
Real
but-
Madrid's attack up against City's defense comprised of what? Ake, Akanji.
Stones and Ruben
Stones and
Diaz,
Ruben Diaz.
depending on health. Madrid's gonna get their goals. I
Yeah, it
think.
looks. I feel like. Oof, I don't know.
The second leg in Etihad is second leg is so big when you're at home.
Yeah, no. It's a
Etihad is tough. Same way the Bernabeu. So it's like, damn.
I mean,
Because
but-
all those comebacks Madrid had
Yes.
that season we won 2 years ago.
But
Second leg at home.
out of all the second legs I'd like to have, City would be top of mind for where
That's
I
fair.
wouldn't mind playing
That's
a
fair.
second leg.
It's very fair. They're known.
Yeah.
They're known to be
Atmosphereless club.
Yeah, and the UCL.
I think that's
stadium.
changed a little bit though.
I mean, there's definitely gonna be noise.
Yeah.
But like,
Out of
when
all
you
the
have
I'm
a
saying
Madrid
out of
badge, on
all
your
the
Yeah.
places,
Yeah.
like it was Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, those the
Yeah.
options, Arsenal,
Yeah, Barca.
PSG,
Yeah. I get it for
Barca.
sure.
If I have to play in a
It's
way
gonna be
like
an insane
anywhere,
game.
I'll play
Yeah.
in Manchester.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm gonna go with Madrid this year. I'm gonna go with Madrid. Last year I kind of felt City was gonna beat us. I think we got it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tight though. And City's their title race is way closer than ours too, and they're 1
Madrid
point
about to
behind.
feel
All right,
comfortable
question.
in
Yeah.
it.
Question.
So I'm going with-
mentality wise on pens. Who do you think has it? Real Madrid or City?
Okay,
Ooh, that's a
so
different question.
I would say
Yeah, I know.
Low-
Madrid hasn't had many many
We don't have-
situations.
We actually don't have our. Yeah, bro.
We haven't had.
We had Ronaldo and Benzema as our penalty takers for like 15 years, which
Yeah.
was perfect.
I'm
City-
saying, but in a penalty
It,
shootout,
it
it's
might
like
be
different
City.
too.
It might be
has
City.
more veterans.
Yeah,
bro.
City's older.
They've been
They're a lot
around.
older.
They've been deep in Champions League.
And at home,
finals.
My son
Yeah.
Rodrigo gonna think of the World Cup and fold.
It's true. To his knees.
I just feel like that home
To his
matchup.
knees.
Ronaldo, think about it.
He missed the
2008, and then
I
so.
feel like that whole matchup is like old-fashioned European possession football versus like Brazil, like Joga Benito, counterattack, like flair, and so it's really like that's like the quintessential like football matchup.
It is.
I don't know. It's a toss-up because it's like if City could really possess well and like control the game and not like give up the ball too much, they actually like that's how they win games.
But-
They just control the ball. The whole
But
joint.
it's about being dangerous with the ball.
Of course,
Because Rudiger can get headers out of the box a bunch of times. One Vinny counterattack with Jude and Rodrigo.
That's why
2-0. Oh, shit.
Because the counter
Yeah.
is actually just
And Madrid knows how to possess. With Kroos and Tchouaméni and Camavinga and Jude and Fede Valverde, they
At
know
the end
how
of
to
the day,
possess
any
too.
Spanish team will know how to
Yeah,
possess.
for
At the-
sure. Madrid is
granted,
good. They're dynamic. They can play in a lot of ways.
What about the
Pep-
manager
Pep-
matchup?
Yeah, I mean Pep is
it's good.
basically Barca. It's gonna be every time
Yeah.
Madrid plays Pep is just okay. We're playing a
Yeah.
Barca team again, but we'll see because Ancelotti too knows what he's doing. I'm just excited to see how like Jude season go in terms of being back in Manny for this. Like
Mhm.
this is another moment like to kick out the top English team
Mhm.
after the season he's having. He's going for the Ballon, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going Madrid, though.
Madrid.
Close.
I think I have to go with City, bro. I don't want to. It's
Yeah,
disgusting,
it is nasty.
But like,
It's nasty.
bro, after watching them play over the last couple of weeks, it's like the way they control the game is disgusting.
I think Madrid has it. I think so.
Nivea Men?
I would like Madrid
Yeah,
to get
for
through.
sure.
Yeah.
Got to.
Nivea Men.
Ready? Next one. Another really good matchup. Not as big as it was maybe a few years ago, but PSG versus Barca. Who y'all got?
Ooh, yeah, that's a juicy one.
PSG.
It's a weird
With ease,
time
I
for both
think-
clubs,
I
though.
think PSG with
Yeah.
ease.
Who's locking up?
I think
Mbappe?
PSG on aggregate
Who
4-1.
is locking up Mbappe?
Calm.
Who's locking up Mbappe? Last
Who
time
in the
Mbappe-
world, period, is locking up Mbappe?
Last time Mbappe was at Barca, what he do? He pushed Des. What he saying?
He got
said-
right past that boy.
Remember?
I don't remember.
That was
I'll
it. Was
kill
that
you
a
in the
group stage
street.
game?
What?
That's what he
I
said.
don't
on,
lie.
On la cage, je te mets. Yeah.
He said, "I'll kill you in the street."
Nigga, he was beefing. Nigga.
Yeah. Mbappe's so
fucking
competitive,
kill
bro.
you.
He's
He
crazy.
He
said,
said, "I'll kill you in the street."
That's a crazy statement.
That's when King.
Mbappe's
That's
a-
when King was there.
Bro, I
PSG.
call him. I call
Bro,
him Kylian.
we kicking a
Listen,
ball around. You talking about you gonna murder me in the street?
That's where you should talk
That's what
spicy.
Des does to people, bro.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nah, he just
Annoying ass
pushed-
Keep
Keep it on
pushed
the
fuck
keep it on the
out Des,
field.
too.
Yeah.
That's mad funny. I don't
He said, keep
remember
talking, keep
Bro.
talking. In the streets, I'll kill you.
Yeah, nah, bro, it's a fact. So it's a
Bro, his
fact,
name
son.
is his
It's a
name
fact.
is listen, his name
That
is
nigga fresh.
Kylian Mbappe. His name is
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe.
That was
Yeah.
back when COVID, there was no
That's when
Oh, yeah.
Mbappe scored the curler.
Yelled
Yeah,
it
yeah.
mad
Remember
loud in
Mbappe
French.
scored the
That's
curler?
mad funny.
I miss
bro.
that. I miss when I could hear
That's
him
some
saying the
French shit.
funniest shit.
Don't y'all remember when he balled out in the Camp Nou and they're like, oh, he's already getting
Yeah,
ready to be
yeah,
for
yeah.
Madrid? Yeah, bro.
He scored
He's-
that. I think was it with his left or right? It was very
Something. He
close.
cooked
you know
There's
what I mean?
history. So there's history.
He's
I
getting
mean,
ready to
who-
cook
yeah.
him in that what beautiful white shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm
That's
going with PSG. I think it might be tight though. Barca's getting a little bit better form. PSG, Mbappe always feels like he has to carry them.
as UCL winners this year.
It's possible.
You said that they will.
It's
Don't
possible.
sleep on that
It's possible,
concept.
too.
The reason I
You
wait,
tell Mbappe.
Oh,
he
wait.
gonna get a bigger bag. He
The-
gonna go after that.
the reason
bag,
I
bro.
agree with you
How much
is
you gonna have to pay after Mbappe come? If he
they're
wins
gonna
the
have it
UCL,
signed already though.
my thing is, bro, that guy's whole career be narrative, bro. The
Yeah.
World Cup, the way he did that, we talked about the fact that
Yeah.
if you score a hat trick in the World Cup and you lose, that only highlights. If you go to Madrid after pump faking, and you win the Champions League and then you go,
Yeah.
narrative, bro.
Fire.
You don't even have
And
to do anything.
their
What he gotta do?
first
It's already
Champions League and France's second ever.
Yeah.
What that means for the country, he might actually take Macron's position this time. Like he
Oh.
might actually become the prime minister, bro.
It's a fact.
What he means to France right now, crazy.
If he doesn't win the exit tour,
But
They're not
but,
a full team though.
but speaking of what you real quick to what Seb was saying,
Yeah, go ahead.
their side of the bracket is very favorable because they're gonna play
All
Dortmund
they
or
have-
Atletico.
all they have to do
PSG
is-
should go to the final again.
Yes.
They should go to the final.
Yes.
So I'm going with PSG, and I think they'll be in the final.
Who do they have besides Mbappe and Hakim?
Warren Zaire-Emery, the young 18-year-old French midfielder,
Yeah,
is a
French boys up
baller.
top, too.
Dembele,
I know.
hooping.
Pablo Muani.
Muani hasn't been as good.
Donnarumma is one of the better goalkeepers in the world.
Yeah, you like him now, because y'all be having beef with
I don't
Donnarumma,
like him.
Italians. Okay.
I don't like him,
Yeah.
especially as a Milan fan, but I have to.
Respect.
Talent is talent.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm going PSG though.
TBD.
man, I think also
Muani,
one of the
this
biggest
season.
things to highlight about PSG's position is the fact that like when you have less pressure on you as well, it allows you sometimes to do better.
Do they have less pressure?
That's true.
And Messi and Neymar just left.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
has to
yeah.
be some less pressure. Those are two of the greatest players that ever
Oh,
played.
comparatively, yeah, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like nobody's checking for Mbappe. Mbappe's like,
Don't
Yeah.
sleep on PSG winning Champions League.
yeah.
I think people could. It's Narrative. You're so right, bro. That's so perfect.
Bro.
And now France can never. I won y'all the World Cup
It's
and only the second ever Champions League for the country, first for Paris. The country can never like go to Madrid. You know what I mean? It's kind of like those vibes.
Bro, it's good.
And then lastly, we have
Madrid.
Atletico. Huh?
That's a conversation for another time.
Bro, you're gonna run that
Oh,
shit.
it's not gonna
That's
go
a
well.
conversation for
It's
another
not gonna
time.
go well.
That's a conversation for another time.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
it's a good combo.
It's not
Haters.
gonna go well.
Atletico versus
Trust
Dortmund.
me, trust me.
Huh?
Atletico versus Dortmund.
Just
Two-
Atletico was so weird.
Two underrated, very passionate.
Dortmund, bro. Dortmund going to the final.
You've been
I'm
saying
playing,
that.
I'm playing.
You were saying that.
Trust, but I think they're gonna go semis.
They should.
I think they could get past Atletico. 'cause
Atletico's
they-
doing. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Bro,
just hate Atletico.
I do too. And they've
Fuck
been
them.
bad in La Liga, by the way.
Bro, what's his name? Rodrigo De Paul?
Yeah,
He
with the
ruins the
cornrows,
whole vibes,
white boy with
bro.
cornrows that he
Yeah,
dyed
it's
blonde.
actually
Nah,
disgusting.
it was bad.
It's
But that's their
It's
vibe.
bad, yeah.
That's their vibe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they are. They're like just.
They're
It's
a
like a
little-
nasty white boy
They're a
team.
little nasty white. They're a little nasty white. That's what they are.
like all
Yeah,
the, I don't know.
bad
the
vibes.
Vibes are just like
It's the
I would
opposite of
be
Real
tight if I
Madrid.
had to play.
Yeah, I feel bad for
It is,
Depay,
it's really
bro.
are the opposite.
How Depay walk in with his fresh braids and the white boy got it too? DePaul, like that's
they
crazy.
dapped them up
He
too.
dapped-
No, they definitely.
Like,
No. You know what happened? You know what happened?
Kane.
I'll tell you exactly what type of European interaction happened.
oh shit.
Mine are better, right? Mine are
No,
better.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
Boy,
exactly
South
right.
American, but yeah,
Literally,
facts. Yeah.
The Argentinian.
I try to be like you, man. Oh,
No,
God.
literally.
Depay's
literally.
sick.
We're the same.
That's why,
brother.
bro. That's why
We're the same
Depay. That's why
brother.
Depay's hanging out with Real
Let's do a
Madrid players
collab
and
post on
Davido, bro.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Facts.
No, that's why Depay's hanging out with the Real Madrid players. He's like, bro,
It's
I
true.
get it.
Nah,
literally,
no,
and Davido, bro.
Nah,
They're
he's
like,
over it, bro. He has to be over it. Bro.
poor guy.
Who's starting over him right now?
Morata.
That's disgusting.
No,
he's
Morata's had a
starting.
good season.
But he's starting.
Sometimes. Depay saved them against Inter though. He balled out.
He came on late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Griezmann's had a good season. Morata's had a good season.
I
though.
forgot about
Griezmann had a good
No,
season.
of course.
Speaking of Griezmann, you know he has never won a league title.
That's funny.
Isn't that weird?
I feel like
Every year he like left Atletico, they won. He goes to
left
Barca,
Barca,
he
they
leaves
won.
Barca, Barca wins. Now he goes to yeah.
Some say
Poor
he's
guy.
like one of the most underrated
Yeah.
players in the world just
Yeah.
because of that.
10.
Like he doesn't
Number
get the
10.
same.
Harry
attention.
Kane.
That boy came off the ball.
Stupid.
Remember when we went to see Atletico? Griezmann come
Yeah.
off the ball, bro. Set the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
pace. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
for sure. Then in Europa League, we also have some pretty good games coming up. We have Liverpool versus Atalanta, Benfica versus Marseille, Leverkusen, probably the favorites now, versus West Ham, and then Seb, Milan versus Roma, two Italian teams.
I think first of all, Benfica Marseille is a great match for like fans.
Historic
Because that's
heritage.
heritage.
Yup,
That's
yup.
heritage.
Marseille.
Yep.
Velodrome, and I don't know what's Benfica Stadium. I think it might be just
Estadio de Dragao, or
Yeah,
is that
no,
Porto?
that's
That's
Porto.
Porto.
That's
my
Porto.
fault. Okay.
Mm.
good knowledge though.
Yeah.
Anyway, fans wise, that is an incredible matchup.
Mhm.
So I'll just be tuning into both legs just to see the choreography for that. Milan Roma already sold out.
Fire.
It's gonna be good, man. Y'all coming off a good win.
Roma
Leao
dropped them
Leao
kids
scored a
too.
banger too.
But
and Philly
Roma's
too.
playing well recently. They just beat Lazio. They were holding up. Oh, when Roma beat Lazio this weekend, their players were holding up like Lazio flags. Roma players were holding up Lazio flags. You know how Lazio's logo is the eagle?
Yeah,
They
that's
they changed the eagle to rats. So the Roma players were waving Lazio flags
That's
with the
good
rat
beef.
in the center,
Yeah.
which is a little, anyway.
Italian beef.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
Prosciutto.
I think Milan should get through though, because I
Yeah,
think
prosciutto,
I think we should.
Prosciutto.
One of my
Prosciutto,
favorite,
prosciutto.
most favorite goals this season wasn't Leao. Didn't he hit? What was it? The guy he had the back to the post. He hit that
Yeah,
against Roma.
yeah.
Bro, he's gonna feel nice playing
Yeah,
against them
yeah,
again.
yeah.
That was a start to the season.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
early.
And then Pulisic just scored his 10th Serie A goal. He's been absolutely balling for AC Milan. So, I mean, what is your view as a Milan fan seeing him do this well? And an American.
So what I think is that he's actually always been this talented.
Opportunity and
I
health.
think he's always been this talented.
Yeah.
I think the issue is that when he was at Chelsea, and I think he said it himself, when you're a player who always has to start and stop, which means, okay, you play one game where you're asked to give 100% and maybe you get subbed on 60 minutes in. And then for 4 games, you're not playing, you're resting, you're fighting for your spot. Okay, you get back in 4 games later and then you have to give 100% again. Just the wear and tear on your body is ridiculous. And
Definitely,
You
definitely.
can't stay fit that way.
All
Oh.
Chelsea fans knew
Yeah.
his like, what's the word?
health.
No, his
Lack of
The
consistency.
dilemma with him, right?
I can't think of the word.
I mean, yeah, it's
Like
like,
the
a,
reason why.
potential, his
Oh, his
potential.
potential. Yeah, yeah.
Every time he came on and he actually got played,
Yeah.
we saw like what
Yeah.
was there, but
Yeah.
he just never
Didn't
got.
So
he
it's-
wear the 10?
it's
last
this-
year? He wore the 10.
Yeah.
but it's
bro.
not just Pulisic at Milan. It's a lot of the Chelsea players. We were actually talking about this the other day.
Tomori.
So it's Tomori playing consistently. Loftus
RLC.
Cheek killing it, playing consistently. Even Giroud right now
Mhm.
killing it, playing consistently. Pulisic
Giroud's
killing it,
out the
playing
door, though.
consistently.
Yeah.
I know. But he's still killing
Just
it.
wanted to remind you.
Do you have? Okay, yeah.
Niggas
That's-
is
It's
shit.
good.
I'm trying to help you, nigga.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fuck?
please.
I can say whatever I want.
Please.
You're stupid.
Legal,
bro.
paralegal over here.
Niggas is shit.
Kenny Cochran. Kenny Cochran.
Oh,
love
I don't
don't
know if we can keep that or not. Anyway, yeah, no, it's consistency is key. Also, it's not like he's the main focal point. Like most defenders are worrying about Leao dancing all over them, so you have Pulisic over there. And also, the other thing,
Is Lau gonna put a beat over that too?
the other thing is that
Bro,
he actually has
OD.
decent competition in Chukwueze.
yeah.
So he's not like it's not like he's guaranteed the spot. Actually, recently Chukwueze has been starting over him.
Mhm.
That's the best situation.
So
for
it's the
club.
best situation for him. And it's the best situation for America to have him
Yes.
finding his form going into Copa.
Yep.
Also, Musa is playing really well too.
Baller.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Hopefully, we
good to
cook
see.
Roma. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Speaking of cooking, speaking of the U.S. as well.
Yep.
3 in a row in the CONCACAF Nations League. There's only ever been 3 of them. We've won all of them, beating Mexico once again.
Mm.
Pulisic balled out of his mind. Gio Reyna too. So I don't know. Pretty easy for the U.S. at this point. I think just clearly the
It's
best
not-
team in North
Not
America.
really a rivalry,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And now the 3rd highest ranked team in the North and South America and Caribbean and Central America.
That's
It goes
ridiculous.
Argentina, Brazil, and then USA.
That's
And I think that's a fair ranking.
No.
Yeah, which-
Uruguay has some players that are better than ours in
Trying to
terms of Fede Valverde and maybe Araujo. But as a team,
Are
I
you
think
saying
U.S.
that
is
America in
third
North America and
best.
South America is the 3rd best nation.
yeah. I think right now
Which
that's
other-
I think
name
that's
the
a
other ones,
fair
name the
ranking.
ones.
Colombia.
Colombia would be the other one who's in great form,
They're
but
not better than the US.
overall
Colombia's better
talent.
than the U.S. Chile, Uruguay.
Nah.
Chile's not playing well right now. Uruguay
Oh,
is
y'all are tripping.
and
Watch.
guess who
We'll
did
see this
best?
summer?
Yeah, well,
And
y'all,
guess
y'all
who-
are tripping.
But wait, but guess who did best in the last World Cup? The U.S.
Yeah, but that's because it's easier for the U.S. to get to the World Cup.
no. I'm saying in the World Cup.
Tell them.
Uruguay did not qualify
Yes,
in
they
this
did.
same group. No, they did not go through. Remember?
No.
Them and Ghana
Yeah,
went
yeah,
home.
yeah, but they had
Yeah.
a harder group than us, to be fair.
Maybe.
No,
It's
it's not maybe.
debatable, it's
They had a much
debatable.
harder group.
So I don't know.
Guys, no, okay.
I
I mean,
think-
we're gonna get okay.
No, we
fine.
are. Wait, time out. First off,
Well,
U.S. is literally ranked 3rd highest.
That's
No,
a
but
crazy
U.S.
one.
is literally ranked 3rd highest. That's
I
a
know,
fact
but
from
you're saying
FIFA.
that they should be like in terms of talent.
Right now, not historically. Right now, I don't
Yeah.
think is that crazy.
Okay.
But I already said Uruguay. I'm a Real Madrid fan. Fede Valverde is better than anyone
I don't
on the
think
U.S.
a single North American team makes it out of the Copa groups.
That's not. Is that even possible?
Canada, Jamaica, and the U.S. are in all 3 different groups. I don't think either of them.
He's-
All any
Isn't
three
there
of them.
also,
Doesn't watch
like-
the US, bro.
Yeah, they're actually really
He
talented.
doesn't. He's too foreign to watch the.
And Dest was balling out in the Nations League too. Your man was putting on a mixtape
Yeah, you missed
performance,
that,
bro.
you missed
Bro,
that.
no,
He was-
let's be
he
honest.
was prime
I watched
Messi.
it. First
He
of all, I
was prime
watched it.
Messi.
He
Let's
was
be honest.
cooking
The nigga
everyone.
has one move, bro.
It doesn't matter if he
he's
gets
a
past you.
hater.
Yeah, he
He's
is,
a-
bro.
he's
That's like
a
saying
hater.
Kyrie has one
Yeah.
move
He was-
across.
Kyrie does
yeah,
not
he's
have.
cooking
Yeah, but Kyrie
everyone,
does
bro.
not have one.
Bro,
Kyrie does not
that
have
was
one
a-
move.
That was a shit example.
But you know
Kyrie
what
does
I'm
not
saying?
have one move.
Yeah.
One
No one
move
would
is-
say that about
move is
Kyrie.
dragging it. One move is dragging.
But I'm saying
But you
someone.
didn't
It's
say-
like saying someone with the craziest.
My God, he
cross.
posted
It's
the
like
edit
saying
on his
Allen-
Instagram doing the same
It's like
move.
saying Allen I has one move because it doesn't matter if his crossover
no,
cooks
no.
you every time.
No,
All right, let's move on.
but he does like.
Fucking demons.
But all right, guys.
You're a hater.
I'm
Support
not.
Black
You
Americans.
just got.
man.
You just got. Yo,
Don't do that.
they dragged you out, boy. They got you out your seat. Look at you leaning.
Y'all are
I
killing me,
can't
bro.
blood,
Dragged
blood
you out.
boiling, blood boiling, blood boiling. I want to give a quick shout out,
Let's get it.
very briefly.
Do your
to,
thing, bro.
The island of St. Kitts.
Okay.
It's a small island,
Cole Palmer.
50,000 people in the Caribbean. This past year, they gave us 2 greats, Cole Palmer and Byron Messiah. Cole Palmer has over 30 goals and assists this season,
Fire.
and not many people know that his grandfather is originally from St.
It's
Kitts.
true.
And so, if you ask me, he's the best Caribbean baller in the Premier League right now, which is a lot for representation. And so, just gotta give a shout out to St. Kitts. Gotta give a shout out to St. Kitts.
Jordan, this is a white man,
My
by the
char-
way. A white
Bro,
man.
he's white, but he's from St. Kitts, bro.
Yeah.
His family's from St.
Do we have
Kitts.
time to talk about Leon Bailey?
What happened with him?
How he called out his federation?
Go crazy.
Yeah.
Do we have time to talk about it?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
crazy.
Leon Bailey, Jamaican player, probably the best Jamaican player of all time. I think is not.
For the national team,
Look,
No?
look for verification.
I don't know. I was trying to get your cosign. I was honestly trying to get your cosign.
National
Granted,
team
I
player,
don't want to give a
probably.
bad cosign. Let's
national
start that
team
clip
play-
again.
Okay.
National
no,
team player
say
is
no,
not
I'll
bad.
just stand on it.
Say
I'll
the
just stand.
star. Say the
I think-
definitely. You know the biggest. You know
Yeah.
Say to
globally
represent the
known.
Jamaican national
Yeah,
team.
biggest globally known player. We could talk
Yeah.
about it. I'll bring
I
up.
think
Yeah.
so. Leon Bailey,
I mean,
arguably the most globally known Jamaican soccer player ever, perhaps the second most to 5th most globally known
It's fair.
Jamaican athlete ever.
It's fair, bro.
Nah, it's
bro,
not
he got
fair.
Shensia in the UK, bro.
That don't mean
he's
that
stamped,
no, bro.
It
Because
doesn't mean. It doesn't mean. It doesn't.
no,
It doesn't mean.
Seb,
But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll
Poll?
see. Educate us if we're wrong.
Who's won?
Educate us if we're wrong.
nah, I can't.
Who's that
even
one
jack
shorty?
it.
Educate us if we're
I
wrong.
can't jack it.
Wait, you
should
said
jack it.
athlete?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, athlete is a little
I
stretch.
said five.
Nah,
Top
there's a
5?
lot of track stars, bro.
So that's the thing. Also,
Top 5?
Anyway.
yeah.
no,
anyway.
start it over because this
Yeah,
could be a good play. I'm
yeah.
gonna shout out Let's Be Honest podcast, J Front, all that.
bet.
Go ahead.
So Leon Bailey, arguably the most well-known Jamaican footballer ever, recently went on an interview, and he criticized the national team. He criticized the national team for a couple reasons. He said that his tickets come in late. He gets tickets booked at 11 p.m. He said that he has to book his own hotels. He says that he has to pay staff himself. And the biggest point that he made was that the Jamaican national team doesn't give him any exposure. He was like, I'm not going to go to Real Madrid or any top-level team because of what I do for the Jamaican team. No one's watching them play. What I need to do to get my exposure is to play for Prem clubs.
That's why you're not going to
So he said that for now, he's not playing for the Jamaican national team anymore. He's going to be taking a break. So what do y'all think about a national team player doing that? I have my own opinions. I personally think it's fair, but y'all go ahead.
I mean, I would definitely say the space in which he chose to do it was interesting. You know, shout out Let's Be Honest podcast. Shout out Jay, well-known person in Jamaica, is just, you know, entertainment sector, but also just cultural point. And to use that as a platform to speak on things is interesting. I'll definitely say, you know, he's a good interviewer. He's also very respected. And the topic is very important with Copa coming up.
Yep.
I think one of the biggest questions that he was asked is, you know, if Jamaica qualified for the next World Cup and things, would you go back? And so the space was clearly one. It's like, okay, you see how the conversation went well. At the end of the day, like we talked about at the event yesterday, it's just more so the topic is not something that could be received well off rip, especially due to the status that he has in the team. But when you're fed up because there's a lot of sacrifices he did. You know, he's been balling a long time with Craig Butler, one of the biggest, you know, just people in Jamaican football that are bringing out people. It's tough. I don't know. I heard that, you know, supposedly the Jamaican national team, the players also didn't appreciate it.
Why not? Why would they?
Of course,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And so, like, granted, it creates a sort of like a little tension because at the same time, the guy is clearly going to look to come back. But when you need a break is when you need a break. He said in the interview that, you know, he was definitely tired, you know. And as you said, it's not like he's getting more exposure off of it.
Yeah, and I think
And like
one thing
could,
the media didn't highlight
He could.
is that it's not just exposure. Like there's risk in playing football games as a professional.
Yeah.
And anytime a professional football player plays a game, they risk getting injured and their career ending.
Of course.
And so
He brought up the pitches,
Yep.
as well as the fact that even the style of play, you can't even bring down the ball the way that you want to bring down the type of player that he is, because he's not over there being a big man holding up somebody
Yeah.
1-2.
Skill.
He's playing skill, and so to go back home. But at the end of the day, too, he himself said in the interview that he still wants to be able to pave a way such that his kids, his youth in the future, can go and contribute. So it's not the fact that he doesn't want the future of the Jamaican Federation to go well. It's just more so the fact that he needs some space.
It's tough love too for the federation. I
mean,
love you, but you gotta be
fix
better.
up.
You gotta
You gotta
fix
fix
up,
up.
like for everybody. And not to mention the issues they had with the women's team too,
bro,
which was terrible
that's-
treatment. So to be on both sides, the players complaining, the men's team and the women's team, that's a really bad look
You know,
for a country that's super athletic and has a lot of
Talent.
potential in soccer. So
bro.
hoping the best for them.
And especially one thing that he shouted out with them too is just the fact that, like, especially being one of the main faces too, like the security that he would need when going around, even the extra leg room. And so it seems it's not even like the vibe; it's more so the logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The human element, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Kendrick, your thoughts?
As
I
a
don't
Caribbean
want to
man.
hear my
I
thoughts.
do. I definitely do.
I get it from a human perspective. Like
Mhm.
I could imagine if I was in his situation, I would feel the same. I would want to do the same.
Mhm.
But given like the, I guess, social political climate of the Caribbean at large, and Jamaica as one example, like to go on a platform like he did where he knows like this video is gonna go viral as hell and speak about the federation in a way that like diminishes its value, when I'm sure like there are probably some people in the federation who are corrupt or doing the things that have been rumored about, but there's also probably people who are actually really trying to build it up, both financially and structurally and
Mhm.
logistically. So to kind of like tear down the whole thing in that way for a federation that's still like developing, I don't know. It feels kind of not disingenuous, because I'm sure it was genuine,
to get
But-
progress. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like
at
it
the
seems
same
kind of
time.
like, all right, bro, like
That's what
like you can get it off your chest, but also like, what does
didn't
that really do?
didn't Mbappe recently make more statements about the Cameroonian national team
Of
in the
course, he said
federation?
that
I
he's
think I saw
French.
that recently. He said, "No, I'm French."
He
Like,
said he's French, and that's
Yeah.
due to his
It's
own.
like,
It's all due to experience for him.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that he tried to play for Cameroon and they told him to call for bread was something that clearly pissed
Yeah.
him off.
so
You know,
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, it's tough to like take the football federation and then like represent the country through the football federation.
Yeah,
That's not
true.
fair.
that's true.
So
yeah, interesting.
I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's the right thing to do, to like go out and criticize your country like that. But yeah,
That's
I
something
Was
that,
that-
that's
was
something
be-
that that's something that Caribbeans do though. Like I'm not saying
No,
Leon
no.
Bailey is the exception. Like Jamaicans, Haitians, Trinidadians,
Talk about their
whatever,
country
like,
in that
we
way?
are very critical of like for good reason.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't grow up there, but if you grow up there, and you actually peep the
Yeah.
corruption, you peep the bad vibes. Like it's
Yeah.
warranted. It's like nah. Like some people actually don't want to go back home.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. So it's
Yeah.
not. That's what I'm saying. It's not like he's wrong or disingenuous.
Mhm.
But when you put that on a world scale,
Yeah,
with other federations watching, with other
Mhm.
federations kind of understanding what's going on, it just kind of creates a bad situation. Because now CONCACAF, for example, is looking
Yeah.
at Jamaica a certain way, and it's like, all right, maybe we don't want them to be involved in this process or this process because
yeah,
this prestigious player from the Premier League is talking badly
Yeah.
about them. You know what I'm saying? It creates all these dynamics that are just even deeper than just like complaining.
I brought
Yeah,
it back to even
it's
Ghana,
complicated.
bro. I think it was one of the recent World Cups. I don't know if it was 2014 or 2010, but there was a situation where they weren't paying their players well, and there was a whole, there was tension within the camp, players and the
Yeah.
players. So it's something that happens back home, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can fix up how we need to.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But before we end all of our episodes, definitely got to keep the culture involved, as we always mention. So, both our music and fits being very important. So starting with music, any albums, artists, songs that y'all been listening to recently that y'all want to shout out? Anyone want to start?
I gotta give a big shout out to Green Montana.
Okay.
French artist. He kind of reminds me of like that Atlanta wave of like the Gunners, the Young Thugs,
Like
with
melodic
that
rap?
little melodic
Yeah, yeah.
auto-tune type voice.
Cool.
He has one song called La Brique et la Drogue. That shit is hard.
Fire.
He has Tia Cola on there as well on a feature.
Tough.
It's a good album.
I was about
Cool.
to say Green Montana from Belgium,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
One
even
of-
harder.
Does he
you
rap
know,
in French though?
Yeah.
of course. And one of his hardest songs is he got a song back, Neymar Jr.
Yeah, I remember. You remember the video?
Of course.
Yeah,
Neymar Jr., bro. He got SDM on that hoe.
yeah. That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull this
I'm
one
gonna
up.
shout out the thing you sent me. The YouTube.
Oh, yeah, facts.
I don't know. How do you what is that? Like a live performance?
A
of
live
it?
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kendrick sent me a live performance by an artist called Tiff. He's North African French. There's a part of it where he has a song called Matusalem. It's an amazing song. The vibes are fantastic.
It's
So
like outdoors.
Yeah. So
with
if you ever
the
like,
Balkan Sea
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
background.
Oh,
if
shit.
you ever like working on like something that's kind of tedious and you just want to like put on like a vibe in the background, put that on. It's
What were
fantastic.
you working on, sir?
Our nonsense.
You said art nonsense?
Our nonsense.
Oh, a lot of nonsense out here. I ain't gonna lie. Josh, you wanna go? You want me to go?
Oh, you could go.
Bet. I have mad albums to shout out. Let me just do one. So I'm gonna shout out Callie Claire. She's an
Mad
R&B.
dramatic,
Huh?
bro.
What?
Just
Because
think-
I was
just
like, I'm
thinking,
like,
just
I could do like 10 straight minutes. Let me not.
How do you
that
have
thing.
time to listen to find music, bro? I wish I still had time to find music.
Spotify is
I
phenomenal.
was gonna say that. Like the
They can
Y'all
go
have time
deep
to
in
find
genre.
Music still?
Spotify literally puts it in your face.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
What
old
Spotify
man,
is
these
good
young
as-
boys,
Spotify has
they don't
mad
got the
playlists
responsibilities you
for
got,
every
man.
single
Old
type
man.
of
That's 'cause
vibe,
I'm not on
and I'm
Spotify.
pretty sure they're
You're
all.
not on Spotify?
No,
That's
we have this
insane.
discussion all the time.
Seb, you're
Bro,
on
'cause Apple
It's my
Music-
biggest flaw. It's my biggest.
Nah, because they just give you the music.
Nah, it's poor, it's poor.
So I'll put on
I
like a
was-
super indie R&B
I mean,
playlist of the most
at the same
random
time-
R&B artists in the world as I'm like doing work, and I'll just peep it. And I have like disgustingly long playlists that I'll go back to and be like, okay, I fuck with this artist, then go deeper there.
Are
As
your
a
But
fella-
Spotify will just
I won't
spit
lie,
out.
Seb,
Are your playlists
mad
well
artists.
organized?
Well, it depends on some playlists are for like I'm just trying to discover shit and then actually curate something from it. But I need to save it somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And in my library, I'd have to search by name, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
My shit
So
is
I
not
just
organized.
I curate it by that, but it make it like literally 24 hours long, and then I'll like, okay, I want this vibe.
I used
But
to, like,
Spotify
spend
is
hours making playlists.
Hmm?
I used to spend hours.
no,
making
I
playlists.
bro.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being a fellow Xbox nigga, that means that there's another flaw that we all have.
It's true.
Nah, if you want to find new music
Yeah.
though, you actually need Spotify.
And like all genres,
Yeah, like,
languages,
you're a bucket,
suggestions.
bro.
It's really good, bro. It's actually really good.
I've done well, I think. Though,
Yeah.
as an Apple
No,
Music.
you-
I think I've
you've
done
done
okay.
well.
Facts,
But
facts,
the
You're the best Apple Music
Yeah,
user that I
facts.
you
know.
actually are. Yeah.
Everybody that
Everyone
knows
else is
that-
straight Drake future.
Dirk.
Like, yeah, Dirk. Like, actually,
Like, yo,
yeah,
music
shit is
just
ass,
tastes
bro.
shit.
100%.
But nah, if I'm gonna shout out
I'll
somebody,
go after you. Yeah.
Shafiti is from, you know what I'm saying, he's from Niger, doing his thing. He also got a brand called Thirsty Laboratories. They have this whole fashion doing up, you know. A man is there, but there's a song called Personally. My melody is no fit compared with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Trust me.
Fire.
It's fire, bro.
Heard you. I'm gonna shout out Callie Clare, R&B artist out of the UK, from London. A lot of fire R&B artists out in London. Actually, she dropped an EP called "Sad Songs for Winter." Even though it's not really sad songs, she was on really, really good vibes here. She got a couple of the late night vibes with "Escape Plan" featuring Fable, a West Coast R&B singer I like a lot, as well as Anonymous with Jada, another London R&B girl. And then she also has features from Jazz Karis and Shea Universe, which are other R&B women out of London.
Jazz
Uh,
Karis is
Yeah,
smooth.
bro. So like, shout out the whole R&B scene out in London. The women out there are killing it. But
Facts.
this EP, 5 songs, only 14 minutes. But Callie Clare went crazy with it. Again, she got like the late night vibes. She got the more emotional stuff, but short to the point, and she just hit the mark there. So I got to shout her out for sure. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
What we wearing?
Niggas is wearing some cool shit today.
Niggas are wearing some
Nah,
cool
I feel
shit,
like we
right?
should. I feel like we should go around the room, say what country we're in. I feel we got a lot of countries in the room.
Lois the keys. I guess
Yes.
I'm American, but
I can start.
Seb, you gonna start?
Wearing the classic, I think 2014 Flamengo kit. You'll see this in all like the Brazil vibes posts. So
Brazil vibes.
where Vinny
posts.
played.
You're annoying,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a fact. When Vinny had the ball,
Yeah.
Seb got the chains out.
But he
today,
had like
boy.
the loose hair with the ball, which is wild. Yeah.
Seb got the chains. Like, about to ball
I
after.
thrifted these pants too the other day. I think they're kind of cool.
They're nice.
It's Dreamville Fest, so he's in his like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He's always Dreamville.
yeah.
When I clocked his hairs from J. Cole,
Oh
I said,
yeah.
wow.
Nah, definitely.
I didn't
bro.
know.
What?
That's
Come
real.
on.
That's real.
Cold
as
world,
fuck.
no blanket. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas do it, niggas do it. Nah, I didn't peep. I was like,
Nah, that's definitely Seb, bro.
it's a
guys
fact,
are
bro. I was like,
J.
this
Cole
is
right
cold.
there,
This is cold
bro.
right there, bro.
That's his means.
I
Shout
got
out
on
Cole,
this beautiful kit from your car, Ade. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a collaboration between Nike and this school in Senegal. And basically they sold 150 of these kits and donated all the proceeds to the Ade or Ad school in Senegal. Shout out to Marvelous Finds, who was one of the vendors at the tournament that we had yesterday. I saw this kit. It was very beautiful. And I was like so tempted. I waited the whole event. I was like, if somebody else gets it, they deserve it. But if it's still there when I come back at the end, I have to grab it. So,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, good pickup.
Word. I'm also wearing something from our flea market at our footy tournament. So I talked about it early in the pod, but I am wearing Bones FC. They made a fire kit here that's from like a little bit of a Kappa rendition. It's got a reflective logo that pops off in an incredible way, as well as this like gothic sculpture, subtle print on the jersey. And then it's also got a little bit of like pen written like signature on it too. And then they covered this Kappa too as well with the Bones FC. So just a really unique kit, probably one of the favorite ones in my collection now.
Yeah,
So big
that
shout out to
joint goes
Bones
crazy.
FC. They came all the way from Arizona to our event
Bro.
and hooked us up with some merch. So yeah, really, really fire jersey.
Shout out Phoenix. Shout out David. Yeah, no, I don't gotta say much, man. Shout out Saturday's football on the vintage sweater here. Ghana, big Ghana.
Not the little one.
No,
Not the
Ghana.
little
There's no
one.
such thing as little Ghana.
Black.
Come on.
Black Star.
But you feel
Black
me?
shit.
And then I really like the red. You know, this is a throwback. I think was it 2014. This was I was talking with some boys at the chair event that we had. You know, when we we tied Germany. Could have beat them, but you know, Jordan Ayew. But for me, this red is a very iconic. It's a nice red. I don't even know what red would you call this.
It's like a maroon.
Ghana red.
Ghana red.
Which other red? I don't see this
It's like
red
a
anywhere.
mud. It's like a mud.
Burnt orange. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of cool words. I don't.
Yeah,
It's
It's
nice.
Ghana,
though.
it's Ghana red.
It's good.
I mean,
Looks warm too, low key.
hey man.
Yeah,
It's
shut
West
up.
African red. That's
It's
the
very.
red you
It
see.
is. No, it is. It's on the flag top vibes.
No, but that shade
It's true.
It's a man.
It's true though.
No, the
They-
undertones
that's what
they
it was, true.
wouldn't know,
Yeah.
but like I know what you're saying. It's an undertone even in the people too. There's a
Yeah.
certain type of brown like
Oh, brown in the red. Yeah, I got you.
And
No, like mixing colors. You said there's like a brown in the. I'm talking about the color of this, not people, bro. What the fuck? What?
I did try.
Bro, you know, like when you in Canva and you slide in the red to like the darker,
Y'all are
isn't
funny.
it? That's
I
what
know
you're talking
exactly
about,
what
right?
you mean. That shit
Yeah.
was just funny.
I don't know.
nah. It's just more so like you know how there's different undertones.
A skin. Yeah, you're good at
Meaning, but
noticing it.
I
Yeah.
would definitely say that it's interesting in West Africa with even Nigerians, Ghanaians, bro. There's a certain type of like red undertone. Even there's certain places where the sand be red as fuck.
Yeah, the dust is.
That's
like red.
that's what I was getting at when I
Yeah,
said white.
bro.
Mm.
Certain points of Kumasi is red as fuck. I'm like, bro.
The clay. Spain like that too.
Demonic.
Yeah, it's clay.
All right.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all big time.
Activities.
Yeah, what?
I said demonic activities, bro.
Cried.
You don't know what's going on.
Weak. But nah, appreciate everybody tuning in once again for another audio visual experience, episode 53 of the 5 Side Podcast.
Thank you for watching.
Chatting soon. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.
Deuces.
Peace.